Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to more Madden football here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. San Francisco had an excellent performance in Game 1 against the Panthers and learned a lot about this young team. Now it's on to Game 2 of the preseason, and back home in Levi Stadium, the 49ers take on the Detroit Lions. The Lions are coming off just a 3-point victory over the Jets and are looking to upset the Niners in their own house. Although this is preseason and they need to look at all the new talent, the 49ers don't want to let the Lions keep that thought in mind. San Francisco is going to be without their starters for this game, but feel they should be okay for a win. Let's see if they can have a good game as we get set for the Lions and the 49ers here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Marquette King is ready to kick it off for the 49ers, and he kicks, and it is out of the end zone, much different than last week's result where he kicked it out of bounds for the first kickoff. On 1st and 10 from the 25, Stafford goes over the middle to Ridley, and he is injured, holding his elbow as he walks off the field. The rookie could be in trouble. 2nd and 2, Ridley goes up the middle and is stopped by third-round draft choice Rashaan Evans. 3rd and 3, and the pass is broken up by Rashard Robinson. So a 3-and-out gives the 49ers their first possession from just beyond the 34. Tayshaun Jones gets it, runs around the right side, and has a 9-yard pickup on the first play. Now Thomas pitches it out to Scott, and he goes back inside and gets nothing. 3rd and inches, and Tayshaun Jones cannot get to the sticks, and that turns it back over to the Lions. 2nd and 7. Stafford throws to Galladay, and it's complete, and a 3rd down and 2 comes up. Stafford hands off to Riddick, and he has the first down, getting just barely enough. So Stafford hands off to Riddick again, and he has a nice carry over the 35 for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. Out of the I formation, the give is to Riddick again, and that looked like the same play, and the result is a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And now Fells takes it up the middle to midfield, and he is down and injured, holding his chest as he walks off the field, and that could have a negative effect on the Lions' running game. Tomapino makes a nice stop, and on 3rd and 5, Stafford does a play action and gets it out to Roberts for the first down, and Akella Witherspoon makes the stop. Now from the 36, Stafford is sacked by Niles Lawrence Stample, and he is having a tremendous game so far. Stafford throws long, and it's knocked away by Rashard Robinson. Definitely having a better outing this week than last week. And Prater comes on for a 57-yarder and knocks it through. 3-0 Lions. 1st and 10 for the 49ers, and it's a completion to Tayshaun Jones out of the backfield for a first down. On 2nd and 10, Thomas is sacked in the backfield, which brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score 3-0. Detroit is on top. For an update on the injuries, let's go to Eurocat Baby on the sideline.
There are a couple of injury updates from the Detroit sideline. Rookie Calvin Ridley landed hard on his elbow and was out for a few plays, but refused to let that stop him. Now the story is a little different with fullback Darren Fells. He tore an ab muscle, is what we're being told, and he most likely will miss the first few games of the regular season. 7 weeks is the estimate to heal, and it's a good thing for the Lions that there's a couple of more games in the preseason. Most likely, if this was in the regular season, he might be put on injured reserve, and Detroit is hoping they won't have to resort to that.
Regardless of how long it takes, it's good to hear that he's going to recover from that injury. It's now 3rd and 13 for the 49ers, and with 5 receivers and empty backfield, Thomas throws to midfield, and it's incomplete, and that turns it back over to the Lions. So from the 23, rookie Mason Rudolph is sacked. 2nd and 10 out of the I formation. Rookie Sony Michel gets it and goes up the middle, and he has lots of daylight. Rashard Robinson is the last person to try and get him. Oh, and I didn't like that. He waved to the crowd, and he's in the wrong stadium, folks. But I'm sure he's very excited getting a 77-yard touchdown run in, even if it is preseason. 10-0 Lions, and that brings in Burnett as the quarterback, and he throws to, oh no, it's incomplete to George Kittle. He drops the gimme pass. 2nd and 10. Burnett fakes the handoff, goes across the middle, and throws completely over the top of Bryce Butler. 3rd and 10, and in the shotgun, all alone in the backfield, throws again over the middle, and that one should have been intercepted. Instead, give it back to the Lions at the 25, and Michel goes up the middle for a 6-yard gain. Taken down by Lawrence Stample. And Lawrence Stample gets in the backfield and gets to Michel again. Now later in the drive, Washington goes over the right side and gets stopped by Ray Armstrong. 2nd and 9 now. Rudolph throws, and it's almost intercepted by Robinson Threezy. The Lions are forced into a punt, and Javonte Dean fumbles the football, and it's recovered by the Lions at the 21-yard line. Oh, that is a costly mistake, and Nick Williams makes the stop on Michel after only a 1-yard gain. Michel alone in the backfield, and Rudolph can't get the pass off. The rush was coming just too fast. 3rd down, can the Lions get the first? And going long, it's incomplete, knocked away by Rashard Robinson once again. So Prater comes on for a 38-yard field goal and knocks it through, and it is now 13-0 Lions. Burnett hands off to Scott up the middle, and he doesn't get much. And Desmond Bryant for the Lions is down and injured. 2nd and 8. Burnett back to pass, rolls to his right, and completes it to George Kittle, and he's out to the 40-yard line. On 2nd and 12, out of the I formation, Burnett rolls to his right again and throws into traffic. And he's fortunate that wasn't intercepted. Back to pass again on 3rd down, and it's over the head of Jeff Janis, and the ball has to be punted back to the Lions. So Rudolph takes the ball and is sacked by Ray Armstrong, getting to him again, and he is having a wonderful game. It's outstanding that the 49er defense is having a great game as well. 3rd and 15. Rudolph goes back to pass, throws complete to rookie Trey Quinn, but short of the sticks, so he doesn't get the first down. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score 13-0 Lions. On the ensuing punt, it's out of bounds. It goes off the side of Dixon's foot, and it's out of bounds inside Lion territory. Burnett going over the middle, throws an interception to Warlow. Oh my goodness sakes. Another 49er mistake. And the Lions have it at the 40-yard line, and it's knocked away by Akilla Witherspoon. 2nd and 10, and Rudolph is all alone in the backfield, and he throws, and it's knocked down by Rashard Robinson again. Rudolph now on 3rd and 10, out of the shotgun, throws, and it's complete to Ridley inside the 30-yard line of the 49ers. And Michelle gets tackled by Deshaun Hall, free agent picked up by the 49ers in the offseason. And Rudolph, with plenty of time, throws incomplete, knocked away by Akilla Witherspoon. 3rd and 11 now. And Rudolph in the backfield completes it to Trey Quinn inside the 15. So from the 12-yard line, the Lions have it 1st and 10. And Michelle is stopped by Christopher Edwards. 3rd and 9. Rudolph over the middle, gets it to Trey Quinn, but he does not get a first down. So the 49er defense holds again. Prater kicks a field goal to make it 16-0. That will bring us to the end of the first half with your score 16-0. Detroit on top. And so far, folks, this has been a lopsided ball game. The running game just isn't going for the 49ers, and neither quarterback has done a whole lot of good. And we'll see if that can be remedied here in the second half. Welcome back to Levi Stadium for second half coverage of the 49ers' second preseason game against the Lions. The 49ers had 42 yards of offense and 2 turnovers in the first half. Not a very good start to the game. Let's see if they can turn this ship around as we start play here in the second half. The 49ers get the ball first in the second half. And look at that time of possession stat. Can the 49ers do anything to clean that up here in the second half? And Goodwin finds a lane, and he's out past the 30-yard line for a decent start for the 49ers. On 3rd and 8, rookie Austin Allen has been brought in the game, and he gets a first down out to Robinson. Now from the 46-yard line. Allen back to pass and hits Floyd over the middle for a 9-yard pickup. And out of the eye, the give is to undrafted rookie Wade Ward, and he gets the first down without a problem. 3rd and 10 now, and Allen back to pass and completes it to Robinson inside the 15-yard line. He placed that in just the right spot, and Allen rolls to his right and is intercepted and knocked down, and Colvin is going to score a pick six in the red zone for the 49ers. And looking back at the tape, Allen just didn't float it enough so Kyle Juszczyk could catch it in the end zone. And all the way back goes Aaron Colvin, touchdown Lions. And the 49ers get it again, and Ward over the right side has a nice 7-yard pickup. Allen alone in the backfield throws, and he threw off his back foot, and Nick Bellore is there for the interception over the middle. He was tackled by Evan Barton, but the damage was already done. That was so far offline by Austin Allen and inside the 25-yard line for the Lions. Tyson goes to Washington for a short gain. 2nd and 8 now. And that is going to be offside on Nicholas Grigsby. And that gives the Lions a free 5 yards. 2nd and 3. Josh Perry coming up on blitz support, and the throw goes incomplete. Broken up by Javonte Dean. 3rd and 3, and Tyson is sacked. 60-year man Larry Webster getting to him in the backfield, trying to make this roster spot. And Prater kicks it right through, and it's 26-0 Lions. Allen in there to try this again from the shotgun. And the 21-yard line is the line of scrimmage, and he completes it over the middle to Colin Jeter. A 9-yard pickup, 3rd down now. And it's given to Ward up the middle, and he gets the 1st down. Jones checks in as the lone setback, and he goes right and has a nice gain. Almost to midfield and a 1st down for the Niners. 2nd and 10. Allen in the shotgun again, throws complete to Ward. Did you see that out of the backfield down inside the 15-yard line? And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter with your score 26-0. Now for another update, let's go to Eurocat Baby on the sideline.
This has really been one-sided tonight, and while Coach Shanahan wanted to win here, he's up and down the sideline making sure the players understand this is only preseason ball. The Niners are getting a good look at some of the rookies on the squad, and I'm sure that's way more important than a win.
You know, you're right, Eurocat Baby, but if you look at the 49ers, they have to find out what this squad is going to look like going forward. 49ers are now in scoring position inside the red zone at the 18. And the give is to Ward, and he goes up the middle. Nice gain inside the 5-yard line. Stopped just shy of the marker. The 49ers come out in the eye, and Ward is stopped in the backfield. So on 4th and 3, they come out, and Allen drops back to pass, throws, and it's over the head of Kyle Juszczyk. Austin Allen making some rookie mistakes, and let's hope it gets better. From the 5-yard line, it's the Lions. Washington is tackled by Niles Lawrence Stample, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Up the middle goes Jackson, and he's stopped by C.O. Moore. 3rd and 6. Man is sent in motion. Michelle goes up the middle, and he does not get the 1st down. So they have to kick it back to the 49ers. And from the 44-yard line, Ward takes it up the middle, and he is inside Lion territory for an 8-yard pickup. So on 3rd and short, Allen drops back, throws incomplete. And that brings up 4th down and 2 yards to get. And Allen throws, and it's intercepted by Colvin again. And going back the other way, 10-5, touchdown Lions. That is his 3rd interception and 2 pick sixes on the day. So can Allen recover from this? And it passes over the middle to Ward for a 5-yard pickup. Out of the shotgun, Allen rolling right, hits Floyd for a 1st down at the 28-yard line. And out of the eye, Allen hands off to Scott, and he goes up the middle for a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6. And Ward, this lone setback, and the throw is just outside the reach of Trent Taylor. So on 3rd down, Allen out of the shotgun is sacked. The offensive line just not giving him any time on that play. And the Lions have it again, and Washington goes up the middle, and he's tackled by Rashaan Evans. That brings us to the 2-minute warning with the 49ers down in this game big time. It's 33-0 Lions. And on 2nd down and 8, Washington goes up the middle, and he gets outside the 30-yard line. That brings up third down. And once again, Washington gets the call, and he fumbles the football. It looks like it's recovered by Nicholas Grigsby, but Javante Dean makes the hit. As you can see there, oh my goodness, just hit him and knocked the ball clean out of there. And Grigsby makes the recovery. That gives the ball to the 49ers inside the 35-yard line of the Lions. Can they do anything with it this time? Allen goes right, complete to Janis inside the 30-yard line for a 5-yard gain. And now he drops back and is sacked at the 40-yard line. Oh, will this day ever end? 3rd and 17. And Taylor catches it at the 10 and is in for the score. The 49ers avoid the shutout. And Austin Allen throws on target and in stride for Trent Taylor, and into the end zone he goes. The 49ers finally making it onto the scoreboard. With 32 seconds left, what are the Lions going to do? Maybe a play or two to end this ball game? And Washington is sent up the middle, and he is stopped. Tom McGrath making the play in the middle, and that brings us to the end of our football game. 33-7, the Lions have won this one. Well, folks, at least we averted a shutout. There wasn't much that went the direction that San Francisco wanted tonight, but at least they got a really good look at some of the young talent. Some good and some not so good. Miscues on the part of the 49er backups made for huge plays for the Lions, and the points started adding up fast. Time of possession almost righted itself because the Niners were able to put some good drives together in the second half. They just couldn't overcome 4 interceptions and a fumble. The only thing that you can say good about Zach Thomas's performance is that his passer rating was better than the other 2 quarterbacks. Again, Burnett didn't play as well as he should have, so the rookie Austin Allen was brought in a little early. I don't know if that was such a good idea or not, since it took a while for him to really get in a rhythm. He had moments that he was shining, and then his lack of accuracy would start to rear its ugly head, and he'd throw an interception. He made like 3 really good drives, but it wasn't until the end of the game that he really put the pieces together nicely. We'll have to see how he does in the next game to get a feel for how he can perform. Those 3 interceptions just killed him, and I certainly hope he can change that going forward, because he seemed fairly accurate on the short to medium throws anyway. Obviously, Tayshaun Jones was the best of the backs, but Wade Ward showed a little promise in his snaps. Not only did he run well up the middle, I thought he did a fair job of catching the ball out of the backfield as well. It was a little harder to tell his catching ability since he only got targeted twice, though. Maybe his size at 6'3" is helping out a little bit. Get the big body involved, and maybe that can be developed. As far as the receivers were concerned, it was a shame that George Kittle wasn't able to haul in that long pass from Thomas. You have to make those catches, especially in preseason ball. It's hard to say anything good or bad about the rest of the receivers, since the quarterbacks didn't have a really good day in accuracy department. I wasn't as impressed with the tandem of McGlinchey and Williams this week versus last week. It just seemed like they had a much more difficult time opening holes for the running game and blocking for the passing attack. Of course, the Lions do have a good D-line, so that may have been the issue as well. Turning to the defense, the tackle leader for the day goes to Niles Lawrence Stample for a great day at defensive tackle, but I thought even more impressive was the play of Akello Witherspoon. Although he did get beat on one play on an out route, he showed an outstanding closing speed ability, and he had a couple of fairly hard hits that jarred the football loose on close calls. Christopher Edwards continues to impress the coaching staff, using that speed of his to make a difference, and Rashard Robinson must have heard last week's comments because he had a wonderful day making some pretty key pass deflections at cornerback. I was close to thinking that he wasn't going to be the answer going forward for this team. Rookie Rashawn Evans had a good day on the inside, getting a couple of key stops, and second-year man Tom McGrath did a really good job in relief of Niles Lawrence Stample. We didn't have the best punting or return game, and Javon Dean's fumble didn't help his cause. He did get hit pretty hard on that play, but you've got to hang on to that rock in those cases. Still, I would say that it was a pretty good day put in by the defense as a whole, given the circumstances that they were put into. They weren't even on the field for 2 of the 3 touchdowns by the Lions, so it's hard to ding them for anything at all. Let's just hope the offense has a better showing for the next game. And that will be against the AFC South's Houston Texans, still here in Levi Stadium, but they get to play on a Thursday night game this time. The Texans are coming off losses to both the Cards and the Cowboys, but remember, this is just preseason ball. And remember that we may not see their first string offense or defense in this game at all. Most likely both teams are going to be looking at backup talent the rest of the way. Their backup quarterback is, well, how do you say this in a PC fashion? He's less than outstanding. They do, however, have solid backups at halfback and wide receiver, if the ball can reach them, that is. The defense, even their backups are pretty decent, so the run game of the Niners will face another test. If the passing attack of the 49ers can get established, it could be a long game for the Texans, though. Thank you for tuning in to our preseason coverage of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. And if you would like to be notified, smash that bell and you'll be notified when there's new content uploaded to my channel. Hopefully the offense will have a better game against Houston. So until I see you at home in Levi Stadium to face off against the Texans, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.